Hi, it's Stacy from Wayside Garage. I have Jonathan here, and we had a client come in with a Chevy Volt that they're experiencing a check engine light issue. Jonathan, how many computers does this vehicle have approximately?
Oh, at minimum 30 different ones.
Okay, I know most cars nowadays have anywhere from like 30 to 50 computers on them, correct?
Correct, yeah.
And when we go through and do our phase 1 testing, we actually scan the computer for codes. I know you came up with quite a few codes stored in the computer on this one, correct?
Yeah, multiple codes. Some of the same ones, saved in separate modules,
Interesting. Well, I think the easiest way for me to explain in layman's terms the way a computer module is or a code is to consider an oak tree. So when you plug the scanner into the vehicle, you're plugging the computer module. Think of the car as the trunk of the tree. And then as you go through and test, each one of the codes kind of tells you what branch to go to. And then from there you have smaller branches and leaves and little pieces. So I know sometimes people tend to think that we just have a machine that we can plug into and it's gonna spit out some magic repair. Obviously that's not the case. Jonathan actually does a lot of work on hybrid and EV cars, and I think it's fascinating to see him do it because he gets in there and runs tests with the fluke meter and
lab scope and
yes,
all kinds of stuff.
It's fun. It's almost like playing detective for the car. So, Jonathan, this one here, I know that the client was concerned because it had an EGR issue. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah. Unfortunately, it's a common failure point. That's just the unfortunate fact of in any vehicle in reality.
Right, and I inspected the EGR valve and found that it's not a matter of the EGR valve itself being plugged up. It's an electronic issue with the component, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Got it. Perfect. So it looks like on this one, there's actually is it a recall?
Yes.
Technically a recall. So that means that there have been multiple issues with these vehicles, with this component.
Thousands and thousands of them. Unfortunately, that part is on back order because it's in such high demand.
Yes. So sadly, some of her check engine light codes may be caused by a defective electronic component. She's not going to know for sure whether or not any of the other codes are going to be taken care of until that component is replaced.
Like you were just saying, yeah, an oak tree, because of all modern vehicles, it's not just, we'll say, voltages. They communicate, they use communication, so binary code, so all computers are talking to each other. So when one has a problem, it relays that to other ones, and sometimes you can find yourself a problem in a certain area. Other modules will shut down, and they'll all throw flags,
We call them false codes.
Sure.
So if you have a check engine light issue that needs to be addressed, we are happy to take care of you here at Wayside Garage. We have top of the line diagnostic equipment and technicians. Give us a call, 831-899-2425, or you can go to our website at waysidegarage.com and schedule your reservation.